Everybody, so yesterday I made a video on 17 of the weirdest murders. So one I really wanted to talk about because it really caught my eye and was interesting and weird. So Catherine Knight, the one that killed her husband, John Price. So apparently they got in a fight, okay, and she grabbed a knife and she ended up slashing him across the chest with a knife. He got really upset with her and told her she needed to leave. Like, that was it. He was done. She needed to leave. And so she leaves, gets her own place, whatever, stays with her mom. And she felt really bad. So the next day she felt really bad. She wanted to make it up to him, whatever. And he has two kids. And while he was at work, she went over there. The two kids are a little bit older to stay home by themselves, but she went over there, called for a sitter, arranged for them to be picked up and be taken away. So when John comes home, the house is empty. So he was not happy about this. Like, he was not happy, like, where are my kids, whatever. She then told him that she was going to be coming over, like, in lingerie. She went and got lingerie and everything to come over. And he was really upset about it. So he waited up for her. Like, he left his kids at the sitters and he just waited for her to arrive. Finally waiting up till like 10 or 11 p.m. She still wasn't there. So he decides to get in bed. She finally arrives once he's already in bed. She goes upstairs and in her lingerie and everything and gets on top of him. She grabs a knife and gets on top of him and starts just, going at it. 37 times she ends up. But anyways, after like the first couple, he gets up and he runs down the stairs. He makes it to the front door. He opens the front door, but he's bleeding so bad that unfortunately he doesn't have the energy and everything to... She catches up to him. She shuts the door and ends up just killing him. So she then sets the table. She decapitated him and puts his head in a pot on the table or on the stove. So she's boiling his head. She set the table. She had little like name cards, placements, and put all the kids' names on it. And she skinned him and was basically cooking him to feed to his own children. How they found out was, so he was a very responsible guy, John was, so when he didn't arrive at work, his coworkers got really, like, worried, so they went over there, they sent someone over there, knocked on the door, nobody came to the door, and as one of the guys was leaving, he saw blood, so he got really scared, and he went back to work, told people what he found. They end up calling the police get there, and they see the blood, so they make their entrance, and they find Catherine behind the couch, so she's still breathing, she's unconscious. She ended up taking a whole bunch of sleeping pills so that she didn't have to face her consequences, I suppose. But she ends up surviving. They get her the help into the hospital. She ends up surviving. And the police are looking for John. They can't find him anywhere. Well, the police goes downstairs and there's this like curtain. The cop thinks it's a curtain hanging and he sees blood, but the blood trail stops at that curtain. So the cop takes his arm, moves over the curtain, looks in, doesn't see anything. But then as he pulls his arm back, he sees blood. And like I said, the blood trail stopped at that curtain. That was his skin hanging there. So she skinned him, cut him up, decapitated him, cooking his head on the stove, and was going to feed him to his children. So she survived. She was actually the first Australian woman to be given life imprisonment without parole. So that was one that really caught my eye. Like I said, these murder mystery cases are so intriguing to me because, like, what drives a person to want to cook your husband and feed him to your kids? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think you'd really have to be really mentally, I don't know. I deal with a lot of mental health issues myself. So, but I don't think I could do that to somebody. Like, I know I couldn't do that to anybody. But anyways, that was one that caught my eye yesterday that I was talking about. So I just wanted to come on here and give you guys more insight on that case and what had happened. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys like that little true crime story. If I have a few other stories that I would want to hop on here and talk about. So I plan on doing that within the next couple of days. Let me know if you guys like the Emma the A-hole or cheating Reddit ones, or if you guys like the crime, murder, true crime ones. Because really I'm into anything. Okay. Anyways, subscribe for more. Hope you guys have a good day.